Hello everybody, my name is Freddy Fazbear and I'm with Springtrap and Pop Goes. Yo, hey. And today we're about to talk about the last story, which is the Bobbiedots Part 2 for the Bobbiedots inclusion. And oh man, this actually may be my favorite story. Because, spoiler warning, this actually has a happy ending for once. Because all the other ones have dark endings. Well, we think. Then there are some stories like Somechophobia, Animatron Apocalypse, and GGY where you think they're happy endings, but really they may be dark endings. Now, Somechophobia, the main character, I think Kading, was confused about his pal making a new aquarium place. And for Animatron Apocalypse, the main character there, I forgot the name, was talking about getting ready for the animatronic apocalypse. And with GGY, with one of his friends be revealed to be Greg, saying he wants him to come to a place. But this actually has a happy ending for once. I'm here to talk about it. So we're gonna have to kind of summarize what happened in the first part in the last book. So quick summary for that. Or if you don't want, you can just go watch my summary for the part 1, or just read this book yourself. So you're gonna have to get this Somechophobia book and then this. So that's where we left off. Well, not that. Well, what happened in the last stories is we meet a guy named Abe who was looking for an apartment to live in because he was working at 35 Mega Plex. So he decides to kind of pretend he can live in an apartment, and he can and all the rooms were filled except for one that isn't I think accessible. So, but he ignores that and goes in there, and he meets 3 holographic women called the Bobbies. I think I'll show them right here. They're right here, and that's them. And they basically help him out throughout the place. And oh yeah, if anyone wants a peek at that, yeah, that's another one that we have. So anyone wants a good look at that, that's another art FGF worked on. You remember why he worked on those? Were actually for fun. There aren't anything that big. They're just for fun. Just one to make art of those. Anyways, what was I back on saying? Right. So accidents been happening around them, and the Bobbiedots say that it was the first gens who were basically this, I guess. Yeah, these are the first gens here. We'll get more in depth of them later. And I think it left off with him seeing a trap door, and now we're gonna talk about the second part. So part 2 starts with him, I think, summarizing basically what happened and now how he's gonna figure out if the Bobbiedots are lying or not about the first gens, because he thinks that they are lying. So he goes to the pizza place. He does try to do some research, and he found nothing. So then he decides to go to the underground place, the utility tunnels that we've seen in the Security Breach games. And I think after that, he goes to the, what's he goes to? Oh, the sewers! Right, he then goes to the sewers. And he actually finds 3 interesting things that will help him out. Well, one will help them out, but 2 of them are interesting. Well, 3, there's all, one was a broken down Chica animatron. I'm not sure if they specified it was Glamrock. I don't think it was, because I think this takes place before the events of Security Breach. But he saw a broken down Chica in the sewers, a broken down Mr. Hippo animatronic, and he found a Mr. Hippo magnet, which you all know is the thing that we use to destroy that electrical thing. Abe here uses that to advantage, because he has a plan and to wake up at 2 a.m. to check the trapdoor. and he doesn't want the Bobbiedots knowing, so he uses that magnet to shut them off, I think, for a little bit. So when he does his plan, he actually sees a first gen. Not this one here. This one comes later, but it's another one. It's a first gen version of 3 or Rose. Well, I forgot the names. Okay, hold on. Let me name these just in case if you don't know. This one is Olive. This one's Gemini, and this one's Rose. Just so the first gen of Rose or 3 is here. I honestly I should actually go to see how he described them, just in case. Oh, that where does it say? Okay, hold on. Here it is. Oh no, this is 1. Oh, that's later on. Let's look at 3. Where's the description of 3? Alright. This is gonna take a while, so bear with me. Where? Oh yeah, so basically, okay, at first it looks, he said he saw some type of things that look like tentacles, and then he saw the thing. Looks like he didn't get a good look at it at first. Yeah, it looks like he did, but he just knew that they were real. It looks like then it comes out, and yes, it's 3. Okay, so he describes as severely. He lost the page. Damn it. Okay, yeah, this is very hard. So notification. Where's it says here? Okay, so basically what it says here, one of her eyes was missing. Exposing all the black metal relief plastics. Her endocrine was cracked. Apparently her exo revealing her rib cage. Mr. Endocrine was mirrored default except for 1 minute. And apparently instead of her pigtails, wait, does she have pigtails? Oh yeah. They were all black, reminding him of Medusa. So yeah, and so it turns this is where he was literally getting attacked. Then thankfully the thing eventually left. So yeah, he figured out that the first gens are real. So he goes, so the next night, he, I think, tries again. And he sees another one. Is 1, or Gemini. And, if you wonder what it looks like, this is what Gemini 1 looks like. It's literally this thing here. They describe it as what this thing... Though I think they also talked about, I think one of her arms exposed or gone. But yeah, but this is what, Generation 1 Gemini 1 looks like. And I think later on he finds 2. Yeah, 2 or Olive. I think described as most of her endocrine exposed. So he learned, and also he learned that they cannot see or hear. I think they can hear just a little bit, but he said that they cannot see, I think. So he was getting attacked by 1 and 2, but then the next Gen 2s come in, and he asked them to turn on the music, which distracts them. But then I think the freaking glass on the TV and table freaking breaks, and literally all the glass shards gets on Abe, damaging him. And but the first gens leave, but now Abe was injured. So he was full on injured up like a mummy. And he had to go like that for work day. While preparing some Monty stuff and other stuff. And then this interesting happens. He then meets a woman named Sacha. No, Sacha. I'm too used to saying Sacha because don't know FGF's family has a dog named Sacha. So for this video we'll call her Sacha. So yeah, he and basically what happens is, you know, and they become what's I don't know how to say this. He meets the. Let me try it again. It's a woman named Sacha. They basically play arcade games. Then they go out to a place called the Golden. What was it again? Golden. Golden something. Golden Garden, there we go. That sounds like a reference to Olive Garden. Probably isn't. But yes, and then I think they go to the park. No, I think that was later on. No, I think they park and he tells them about all the stuff about the Bobbiedots and stuff, and I think the next day Abe and the Bobbiedots set up a dinner for the two. So they set up dinner, all that stuff, and yeah, basically Abe's life is getting happy. Yes, he now met a woman. Even says it to his mom, who I should mention, just in case you've forgotten, Abe's mother has dementia, and we don't know where his father is. They mention how he left or dead. Sacha's parents, they also mention how Sacha's parents are also gone. But anyways, moving forward, I think one point they talk about the first gens and about why he was looking like a mummy. I think I forgot to mention that, how during work he looked like a mummy, kind of, you know, because there were bandages everywhere, I think. Or anyways. Kind of reminds me of the mummified Mary Jo. I don't think she was mummified, but like the zombie-like thing from Fine Player 2. Anyways, also I should mention Sacha works for helping kids socialize, I think, something like that. And she mentions how she thinks that the first gens aren't trying to kill him, that they're misunderstood. Which lets them do in this insane plan to try to talk to them. So they do that, and her theory was right. But the twist is that we later learn that is actually the second gens are evil. So it goes out to this insane thing where they have to. I think first what they do is they try to get the second gens to get locked in the trap door and such. He then later talks to the first to explain why. Oh, we should also talk about Landon. Right, Landon. Let's get back to Landon. Remember Landon from last book story? Yeah, we later learned that the first gens actually killed him because how he was gonna do something. I think I forgot what it was. I think doing something terrible with about the apartment. But yeah, that's what happened to Landon. I think we told him about the last book how he was the original owner of the house, or that was someone else. But yeah, anyways, what was I about to say next? Anyways, I think they said that the second gens, they were, I think, something about them. They were that they liked and hate I think they were thing that how they were too fascinating on humans, something like that. Maybe it's, I don't know. They described something. I wonder if it's here. I should really check back. It's all the way in the page 190. Oh, you gotta be. So it's hard to do. Let's see. Oh, they're experimental. Right, they're experimental. They're saying that these things are programmed very differently than the other Gen 2s. And they have more confidence and autonomy. A sense of superiority. And they're making them think they are parasites. And that they upset the balance of things. They want to remove humans so... Oh, great. It's Ultron. It's basically Ultron. Let's just summarize that. They're mini Ultrons. Because Ultron's not the same thing. There you go. There's a great way to talk about them. They're mini Ultrons. I mean, it's a coincidence because we have the freaking title right up there. So just to help you guys wonder why these things are hostile, they're basically Ultron. How he thought. Okay, we just found a great way to summarize that. So I think they just devised a plan to get rid of them. I don't know exactly how they did it. Oh, they something about a terminal they had to use in order to deactivate them. I think they do it. I'm not sure exactly how. So I think it ended up with so they get to the terminal, I think, they turned it off. That's both the I think both the gens getting destroyed is or deactivate and it worked. They're dead. I think. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how. I couldn't really describe where exactly they were. But there are other zombies that there are probably other zombies that can help you out with that, but yeah, it ended off happily. Abe was now, it takes place 3 months later, and Abe is now having the best time of his life. It's kind of like the Quantumania. Quantumania starts with Scott Lang having the best time of his life. How he's saying he has the best time of his life. That's the same thing happened to Abe, basically. Recently, but anyways, basically, how do I say this? I forgot. Oh wait, so we actually learned that Abe was actually going through the sewers to get parts for the first gens and actually naming them. Let me see what the names are again. Okay. 1 is Elizabeth, 2 is Isabella, and 3 is Victoria. And they're gonna plan on the first chance to take care of Abe's mother, and that's how it ends. So yeah, for once a happy ending. Unless of course I watched this some way and they think it's not a happy ending, but yeah, overall it's a happy ending for once. Hopefully, we thought Hope 1 was a happy ending until we missed on a detail of freaking that other Victoria's freaking stabbing the guy. Yeah. Anyways, I guess. Now, is there really anything to theorize? Not really. Though, I guess we could talk about Chica and Mr. Hippo, how the remainings were in the sewers. Though, I want to know if before the blob formed. Maybe after that, the blob takes Mr. Hippo and Chica and puts into it. Because we know the blob is an amalgamation of all the animatronics, even though we don't see all of their heads. I'm pretty sure it is all of them. So, yeah, that's really all I can think about. Now, we're gonna cut right back because we haven't read the other part, I don't know what we call the after stories. So, we'll be back to summarize that. Alright, we're back. Let's talk about the thing. So, we're back with Lucia, Kelly, Adrian and Jace. So last one, Joe and Ray died. But here, they're actually able to get the radio working. They hear someone saying that they're trapped in the same place that they are. Making them think that there's still people out there. So they go to the place they said they were, which was the stage. And while they're there, lights flickered and they saw a monkey-like thing attack and scratch Adrian's arm. And this was the Mimic. I don't know what the Mimic is. I think it's the thing that's after them, which is not after. It's called the Mimic. And it looks like it mimics animatronics. Okay then, so yeah, anyway, so also with the lights flickering, that for some reason reminded me of Stranger Things, because of how anything related to the upside down lights just flicker. But anyway, so they're ready to shield themselves in the office. Adrian and Jace wanted to go to the to where Jaden to where Wade and Jewel are. So they go there while Lucy and Kelly work on the radio, and later then Lucia goes to investigate the Mimic because she does a lot of robotic stuff in school. But back to Adrian and Jace, they find they go to the Ducks to where Jewel went and find her dead corpse. And then they decided to do the same plan that they were doing with the fan thing. So they go to the diner place, I think. They get an animatronic leg. They are spotted by the Mimic, but they're able to get away from them, who turns into a blonde-like dog. So then you can see with the plan to use the fan, turn on the fan, and I think put the animatronic leg in it, so then it can squeeze through. Then I think so. Then the Mimic so he told Chase to go hide while he does the fan thing, but it ended up failing, and the Mimic finds Adrian and then kills him. If Jace's still hiding, and that's how it ends. So I don't know exactly how I'm gonna summarize. So we just got interesting stuff for the Mimic. In fact, I'm gonna search up the Mimic. I don't know why. I need to search up some stuff. Maybe there's some stuff I'm missing. So let me just FNAF the Mimic. Oh, here we go. Here's some images that people wrote. People still think it's a endoskeleton burn trap. Okay. You see, I don't think it's bird trap. Seeing how it's literally morphing into multiple animals. Okay, but let's see. Okay, and it's 7 feet tall. That's all about. You gotta be. Functionality. That's the lab house control nearby lights, which explains that. But now we just basically heard about him mimicking. So yes. Oh. Yeah, dog animatronics. So I guess that's something we missed. What about here? And here's the recent one we did. Oh, so he gets into costume. He doesn't turns into them. He gets into multiple costumes. That explains it. Okay, but why? Oh, the storyteller was running a program called Mimic Run. Oh, right! I think I remember that. Oh, so this is about how in the Storyteller there was something called Mimic 1. Oh, it could be something to that. Maybe. Oh yeah, true. But I feel like it's a separate character. But yeah, it could either be Gamma Bonnie and or that. But yeah, I think that's all we have. That is really all we have to say. So next, next on May 6th. Not May 6th. That's FGF's birthday. May 2nd will be the next book. Which is gonna be called Nexi. And this is the cover if you're wondering. It is a this weird burnt doll thing. Actually, let me read the description again. Astrid does not tell anyone about the strange things her buddy-tronic doll has been up to. So I'm guessing that's that. Nexi's a buddy animatronic. Kind of reminds me of Megan now I think about it. Now to think about it. Anyway, Clark convinced the employee no one will know if he lets her in a little more time to view our attraction, which might lead into a little under construction like situation, but we'll never know. Entertainment Engineer's custom product has a prize in store for anyone who encounters it. Okay. Surprise. Is that another Fazgu? No, I don't think it's Fazgu. With number 7, we said Tiger Rock. With that having Kai, after searching at the VR booth, Kai can shoot about the entire animatronics on a stage with him. It sounds like hide and seek, kind of. So that could be something with that. New traction. These king mindful of not his own. Danny's ideas to get attention of his high school with unmanageable consequences. What the heck? Okay, that's come out July 4th. And the next one, well, last one so far, I think a 9th book has been confirmed, but we don't have no title. And we have no description for this, so we can't really say anything about this. B72. I don't think we talked about this, but there's a sequel called B72. It says B7, but really the title is called B72. It's the 8th book, come out October 3rd. And I'm gonna check when the 9th one's coming out. And if there's a 10th one. I should really check if there's a 10th one. But first, number 9. 9th, sometime in January 2024. Would it be? But is there a number 10? Is there a number 10 confirmed? Looks like no. No, there hasn't. Oh, look, it's one video. I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyways, yeah. But anyways, so yeah, that is it. Hope you enjoyed this actually long summary, almost as long as Semecophobia, the summary. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and we all see you all next time. Bye, everybody.